exercise is to create an opportunity for more Liberians participation in our job market. Though we've done a lot to get Liberians on job with the different concession areas, every time we visited any concession area, one of the concerns have been, look, what are you doing to get more Liberians at work? For example, when we visited Firestone recently and participated in their collective bargaining, we're able to transition 217 contract workers to permanent status. They have been working with Firestone for contract for many years. We said, look, this is not good. We were also able to successfully negotiate with Firestone to say, look, now they honor the Decent Work Act we have. If you reach retirement age, you are supposed to go to Social Security for your benefit. But we're able to have the management of Firestone to agree that, look, when people work for many years, it's good to start them off with something. So we agree that when any Firestone workers, once the person gets retirement, reaches the retirement age and is retired, Firestone management will do 2 weeks pay for each year of service. It may not be in our law right now, but this was done through our negotiation with the Firestone management. And we hope that we'll be able to reach out and do this across the country with other companies that are operating in our country. But for specific day tomorrow program, that the launch we're doing tomorrow, there's a prelude to it, is that we issue work permits based upon application. You send an application here and you say there's a mechanical engineer, a geologist, underground geologist that we have before, either the beer mountain, metal steel, all of the most of the work permits that we process are for those sectors. And sometimes that's a possibility that you will tell us that you are a mechanical engineer and you receive work permit, but you might be doing something completely different than what you asked for, because we are convinced based upon the job you apply for. That's why we give you work permit. Because there's a provision under 45.1 of the Decent Work Act that the ministers will establish that the job you apply for cannot be, there are no suitable and qualified Liberians available to do the job. But if there are Liberians, we will definitely not grant you a work permit. Or in instances, we'll say, look, publicize the job. If no Liberian apply for it, then you come by, we'll give you your work permit. That has been the situation with us. So this time around, we have work permit out there in the hands of many other foreigners. We're going to go out to verify some of these things out. Because sometimes, we get some feedback and say, oh, sometimes these people give you a wrong information and then they're doing completely different thing. Somebody might say they are manager of a store and rather they are actually store boy or something like that. And once we go out beginning tomorrow and discover that you apply for work permit because you are a manager or you are some technician in a company, and we found out that work permit was obtained from us through misrepresentation or false presentation of material facts to us, then it gives us the opportunity, will give us the responsibility to react on those. If we require that, we'll have to cancel that work permit, we'll cancel the work permit. The fact that we'll have the immigration participating with us, it means if we cancel your work permit, we will definitely inform the police to say, well, look, the immigration will say, well, you have to cancel the resident permit and for them to leave. And we encourage, if one will make those kind of decisions, we encourage the company to look out for Liberians to occupy those positions. That's the whole essence of the exercise starting tomorrow. We'll be very diligent about it. We have some deputy ministers and assistant ministers involved. We have our inspector general be involved. The people from the alien registration will be involved, and it's going to be done orderly. That's why I think we put out the notice last week. We were running the announcement. We ran the announcement basically to be able to put people on notice that this is what we want to start. And we're just asking the public to cooperate with our team. The team, we have 3 teams around Monrovia for the time, and then these teams will eventually go out to the different concession areas. So this is an information to all, not only those businesses around Monrovia, but businesses around the country. The concession areas will be, if we went to a concession area, we'll spend some time to make sure that we examine each work permit that we issue out. And I like to just let the public also know that some of the things we've done is, like for example, went to Beer Mountain. Beer Mountain has certain equipment that is being operated largely by Zambian and Turkish operators. They call them man truck. When we visited Beer Mountain at the time, they have only 15 Liberians driving that, and they have 15 Turkish drivers, Turkish and Zambian drivers. And we noticed that the Liberian drivers were getting like 650, but the foreign drivers were getting something like 2,500. We said, look, we want you to train more Liberians to drive this because it will bring them more income to Liberians, and a lot of things were happening for Liberians. So last week we received communication from Beer Mountain that they have 3 additional 5 Liberians to join the 50. So now we have 20 Liberians driving the man truck. This is an underground truck that goes underground, 30 minutes to go and 30 minutes to come, like an hour underground to bring the go or whatever they take it for underground. And it's important for Liberians to be